All right, what's up DVW fam? We got a very exciting video coming to you guys today. We're currently in Little Tokyo, Los Angeles right now. You guys can tell from the cool little Japanese architecture, all those lanterns, and there's cool kitty little fans on every little light pole right here. There's a lot of food options here. There's like a restaurant in every corner, but today we're gonna be trying out the new Chubby Cattle A5 Wagyu all-you-can-eat barbecue here. I can smell it from all the way over here. It's their soft opening right now, so one of the newest restaurants here in Little Tokyo. A5 Wagyu all-you-can-eat. How can you hate on that? Are you excited?
Yes.
Let's go inside and have some all-you-can-eat barbecue. Let's go. All right, so we just entered the brand new Chubby Cattle Japanese yakiniku barbecue here in Little Tokyo. If you guys didn't know, as part of the Chubby group, they have a bunch of restaurants. I've actually been to Makia with Tim Lee, but I've never been to this. This is their barbecue chain, but yeah, it's packed in here. They barely just opened. It was like a 50-minute wait, but it looks really cool in here. Hustling, bustling, lively. I really like the decorations all over the place. You can see a bunch of cows everywhere. I mean, it's called the Chubby Cattle. So we're gonna get some meat, beef to be exact. And this place is known for their Wagyu, and there's A5 on the menu, M8, M9, Australian Wagyu. So yeah, it's gonna be a treat. So let's check out what they got on the menu.
Welcome DVW fam, welcome to Chubby Cattle.
All right, we got the homie Joshua right here. It's my first time at Chubby Cattle. I've never been here before. So he's gonna give us a little rundown on what we can expect here and the menu.
All right, welcome to Chubby Cattle. Welcome everyone. You know, we're in here for all once in a while experience. It's the all-you-can-eat Japanese barbecue. We specialize in sushi, hot pot, but our main attraction is gonna be our A5 Wagyu. Have you guys had Japanese barbecue before?
Japanese, Korean barbecue, yeah.
Japanese barbecue, similar to, so it's a little different in the terms of quality of meat we use. We have 3 different tiers available. Silver is our most basic tier, which features more American and Australian Wagyu. Our gold and diamond tier, that's where you're gonna have access to our A5 Japanese Wagyu. And these are sourced straight from Miyazaki, Japan, Guma, Japan. The other meats are available from like American Wagyu and Australian Wagyu. However, gold and diamond, that's where you're gonna find the creme de la creme. We have our own Japanese Wagyu source. It is all you can eat. However, some of the items are limited to 1 item per person for the gold. Diamond is gonna let you pick 2 items per person. However, everything else is all you can eat. So you get as many of the Wagyu brisket, Wagyu steaks as you like. The more specialty items, these are like really high premium items. They're only allowed to order 1 item per person for the gold. However, they're really good. I think after 1 or 2 tries, you get it. You get the experience.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Guys, we're living in the future right now. We're living in 2024. I always love restaurants with some iPad touchscreen menus. There's a lot of things on this menu. Let's see what me and Leia thinks is looking good. Let's see. What do you think?
I kind of want to try.
Leia's having fun playing with the menu.
It's very interactive, but yeah, the brisket looks good. You also get to see like the menu in real time and click on it to get like a close up of the item. It's good.
We're living in the future right now, guys.
Sukiyaki?
Ooh, they got
What is that
sukiyaki
though?
here? Oh, hot pot.
Kimchi hot
Oh,
pot.
they got hot pot here. That's awesome.
Tom yum kung.
Yeah.
So it does have like a bunch of different dishes,
Yeah.
like Asian dishes. That's what it said.
So we're basically giving you guys like the first impressions of our look at the menu right now.
Wagyu dumpling.
Wow, Wagyu dumplings?
Fried chicken karaage.
Wow.
Truffle fries.
Ooh, this menu is dangerous because always at an all-you-can-eat place if I'm hungry.
I'm cooking everything Dan would get. Fried
Yeah.
pork buns.
My eyes are bigger than my stomach, so yeah, it's nice seeing all these items. I might order everything on this menu. I'll let Leia order our first round. And Joshua gave us some banger recommendations too, so we might get those. Anything else that stands out to you?
No, I think it's good. Looks good.
All right, this is really fun. They actually have a touchpad menu for us right here. So there's a gold, silver, diamond. So we got the gold. So we got premium items, some seafood, some meats. So this is where we could order unlimited. So A5 brisket, M9 Wagyu chuck, beef tongue, Iberico pork, top sirloin. There's some more seafood items. This is really cool. Oh, there's some sushi here too, nigiri. Yeah, I really like the cool menu. It's a nice little illustration of the Chubby Cattle, I'm assuming here, all pieces of the cow. So there's actually like a sushi bar right here too, where you can see them make your items right here, because there's some nigiri items, small plate items. Very cool.
All right, so this is the A5 finger meat, which resides in between the different short ribs, in between each rib of a beef. This one's also part of the finger meat as well as part of the fat cap that we cut off at the end. And we have your A5 top blade at the top. In the middle is your filet mignon. The bottom is going to be your otoro, your Miyazaki otoro.
Guys, our spread of Wagyu meat is here. This is crazy. This is M8M9 high grade Australian Wagyu with some egg yolk dipping sauce right here. This is their A5 Wagyu brisket. Usually places they market their brisket as, you know, Wagyu anywhere you go for Korean barbecue, but I can definitely tell this is A5. Look at the marbleization on this one. Sesame seeds, crazy. And this is their premium platter right here. You can only order these items once. We got some otoro, filet mignon, all Wagyu, some A5 Wagyu on here, short rib brisket, all that good stuff. Let's go in. We got the homie Josh helping us out with the premium A5 Wagyu meat right here. Basically, they don't trust us enough to cook it. We might mess it up, the good stuff, because you can only order it one time. So our friend here, Joshua, is doing the honors. So he's gonna cook it to perfection. And also, I don't want to mess it up either. So yeah, we got the master chef right here.
I'm not doubting your guys' cooking skills. I know you guys do a fantastic job.
no, I'm just teasing. Got the A5 on the menu right here. Oh yeah. Joshua putting in that work. It's like dinner and a show all in one. And what meat do we have right there?
This one is the A5 finger meat. So it's
A5 finger.
In between the short ribs, in between each individual rib of the cow. This is where all the finger meat's going to be found. These smaller parts are going to be at the fat cap, near the fatter portion of the short rib. It's only going to get better. I'm starting you guys off from one of the more leaner cuts.
Nice.
Work your way up towards the filet mignon.
All right, so it's that finger meat right here.
This one is the top blade.
So this is the top blade, A5 top blade, right?
A5 top blade from Japan.
A5 top blade from Japan.
This is the one where you can only get one of each, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Listen to that sizzle and pop. Oh yeah.
We're able to grab these, right?
Yeah, those are all free for you.
Do most people eat this with rice or anything?
It's good with rice. Definitely, you should cut it with a little bit of starch because a little bit too much of the fattiness, it will it might make some people a little bit too sick. It's good to pair it with a little bit of starch.
Yes, it's that finger meat right here, nice and marbleized. But he's gonna start us off with the leaner pieces first. So these are leaner pieces, and then this is the top blade right here, baby. First impression, so you know how they say, save the best for last. We're doing that with the premium meats right now because Josh said he's starting us off with the leaner meats. So we got this top blade right here. I'm gonna try it out with no sauce. Try it out. Wow. That is lean, nice crunch, but it just melts your mouth. But that one had a little to it for A5, but has a lot of flavor. Really fatty piece of top blade. So this is the finger meat right here, nice and thick. Josh says it's a leaner one, so let's try it with a little bit of salt. I love salt with fatty meats. This one has a nice chew. That top blade had a nice little crisp crunch. It was thinner. I prefer this over the top blade. A little bouncy for A5, but very marbleized and fatty. You can definitely tell it's A5 Wagyu. Use some of this yakiniku sauce. I have a feeling that one's gonna be the chewiest out of all the A5, but it's almost confusing. It's like chewy, but at the same time, very fatty, so it's also very tender. It's also another piece of the finger meat, but it's a leaner piece. Try with some salt. Definitely the finger rib meat has a little bit of a chew, but nice and tender and fatty. I really like that. Like I said, we're saving the best for last. We're gonna try the otoro and Miyazaki Wagyu short rib in a sec. All right, so there's also some raw items for us too. There's a nice raw piece of scallop in here for us. Some little poppers right there. Let's try this out. Nice premium scallop, no fishy odor at all. I love the chew fuego. And this is another piece of scallop with uni right here. Very premium. I'm actually surprised at the quality of the scallop and raw items here because this is a yakiniku place, a Japanese barbecue, but the scallops are fuego. Your teeth is carved through it. It melts just like the Wagyu. Straight from Miyazaki, Japan. A5 Wagyu. This is only on the gold and the silver menu. Gold and diamond. Guys, we are having a blast here. The Wagyu is fire. It's crazy. So this is the Wagyu brisket, A5. Like I said, I can tell they're not lying. The marbleization looks crazy, but you can order this one unlimited on the gold and diamond menu. Try this out right here. That one had a nice char on it, nice crisp. Yakiniku, so the grill is like this nice net little grill right there. So it also influences how the meat cooks. So the nice and evenly cooked throughout for a thin piece of meat. I'm not gonna lie, for Wagyu, that one was very lean, but it's very juicy. That's what it is. It's lean, nice chew to it for a thin piece of meat, but nice and juicy. It almost tricked me. I thought it was gonna be more tender, but very interesting. There's a lot of flavor. But guys, this spot, there's not just meat. There's sashimi, sushi too. I love carpaccio, salmon carpaccio. Check this out. Oh man, that's really surprising that the sushi is good here, because usually when you go to a restaurant that's known for something like standard buffet, I usually stay away from the sushi. But like this place is known for their barbecue, but that scallop and that salmon carpaccio is restaurant quality, guys. Literally not even all you eat quality, restaurant quality for sushi. That's amazing. I give that scallop 10 out of 10 for all you could eat standard for sushi. That's fire. I love carpaccio and that scallop. Which one do you like the most so far, Leia?
Oh, brisket's really good. And then the very first meat we had was
Finger?
oh, no.
Probably.
The very first one.
Finger.
Very first one.
Finger.
I think so. There was one before that though. He was doing the finger and he did one more in the beginning.
It's the same one. It's just a fatty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was fattier, so it was like just melted in your mouth. It was like more liquid butter or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that one too. Leia likes the first one, the fatty finger meat.
This is a graded MH9 otoro. I mean, MH9 graded. So that's the highest grade of Australian Wagyu. Japanese Wagyu goes from A1 to A5, and you guys tried the A5 Wagyu, our highest quality Japanese Wagyu.
Nice. So you gotta do a blind taste test. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Nice. You give that one to the lady first.
Absolutely. You can try this pasteurized raw egg as a dipping sauce. If you're up for it, some people are brave, some people aren't, but definitely has an acquired taste. It gives it a bit of a nutty sesame taste. It's pasteurized, so no risk of salmonella, no nothing. Just try a small piece with a small dip first, and then see how you like it. If you like it, I can get you a bowl just by itself.
All right, so they have Australian Wagyu here too, and A5 Japanese Wagyu. Leia's never tried both, so we'll ask her to see which Wagyu she likes better. Australian Wagyu.
This definitely has a different flavor than the other ones we're trying. I think I like the A5 Wagyus better. The Australian one is really good though. It's just as buttery and soft. It's just like the actual flavor of the meat is a little bit more savory.
Same, but different. This is the otoro. What is otoro?
Otoro is beef belly. That's
Beef belly.
Yeah, so they're very similar in terms of the short rib, the marbling, but however, a bit more beefy flavor with the short rib.
Josh saved the fattiest meat for us. At the end is the otoro A5 Wagyu, so beef belly. This one looks the most marbleized. I can already tell it's gonna be good. Do a little salt action to this one. That's it, that's the one. It's my favorite one, 10 out of 10. I didn't even have to chew that one. That one is the most melty, savory, juicy. Just pops in your mouth once and then just melts down all that fat. It's belly, of course, it's gonna be good. And it's A5 Wagyu. You can only order this once, so my standouts and Leia so far. So that first one we had was, it was actually short rib, the fatty one. That one's short rib. So that one and this one are must get. But for the gold menu, it's only one time and the diamond menu is twice. So good. All right, so I'm gonna try the Australian M9 Wagyu right here. So highest quality grade Australian Wagyu. I'm gonna give my little taste test and compare it to the Japanese Wagyu here. Oh wow. The char on that one is crazy. I see what Leia's saying. You get a whole totally different new flavor profile. This has more of like a grill, almost like a carne asada taste, like a nice grill taste, flavor, nice crust on it. It's like evenly, the marbleization is evenly distributed throughout, almost like in lines of that flat meat. You could taste like a lean piece and then a fatty piece in between, lean, fatty piece, whereas like the Wagyu, the fat is just distributed all over. Yeah, they're both very good. Definitely a different flavor profile, but if I were to choose a meat to eat all the time, probably the Australian, but but if just quality, like one bite, one really flavorful bite, the A5 for sure. The Australian seems a little bit, tad bit leaner, but they're both great. M8, M9, 9 out of 10 DVW score. Obviously, you can order whatever here, but the homie Josh has been giving us the great recommendations. So this is the Wagyu filet mignon right here. Looks really tender. These little like nuggets of meat right there. You know it's good when you start busting out dancing. This is very surprising because this is an all-you-can-eat place. I used to stay away from filet mignon. I don't know why. You don't get it at like very fancy restaurants, but these little nuggets, very, very bouncy. Like not really like a chew. It's just tender throughout. That's why they call it filet mignon tenderloin. All right, time for yours truly to chef it up here. I am not doing as good of a job that as Josh has been doing. We're taking him for granted. Harder than it looks. Alright, so we're gonna revisit the Australian M8M9 Wagyu with a little dip of the pasteurized egg that is recommended for this little meat right here. Let's try this out. I'm a fan. I don't know what it is. I do that with shabu shabu too. Swish, swish. I dip the meat in some pasteurized egg, and it's pasteurized, so you won't get like salmonella or sick or anything like that. Just adds an extra layer of like to the meat, coats it in this nice layer of egginess. It's like coating like the meat with more texture. That's really good. Fuego. All right, so they have hand rolls here too. There's this little salmon one right here. Try this out. That is good, guys. Sushi grade sushi for this all-you-can-eat Wagyu. Ooh, let's try this yellowtail right here. That one's really good. I usually like salmon better, but that one had a nice little sweet soya sauce, some ponzu in there, a little spice. Oh, there's a little jalapeno in there. Ooh, that was good. Fire yellowtail here. Great sushi, great barbecue. Woo! All right, this is the
beef tongue platter, also just American Wagyu. Yeah, every meat we have is gonna be Wagyu. Most Wagyu, we have some prime Angus, but they're all highest of the quality. So prime grade Angus. So normally does get placed with like some lemons. It does get served with some lemons. The sour taste pairs really well with the beef tongue. And so a lot of beef places that serve beef tongue will usually accompany it with it slice of lemon. Pretty good combination for you, my good sir.
Thank you, Mr. Joshua.
My pleasure.
So this is also beef tongue, but it's like thick cut.
Thicker cut, absolutely. So
Thick
this
cut.
is going to be more on the back end of the cow's tongue. The cow's tongue is about this long. It's about 2 feet long. Most of the thinly sliced cuts will be from the tip of the tongue. The thicker cuts will be towards the back, where it's a lot bigger, a lot bigger.
So there's thick beef tongue and then the thin one. So if you like them slim thick or just slim, you guys can choose yourself. Usually I like a thick.
I like thick.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna try some of the beef tongue right here. Lengua in Spanish. Josh was right. I don't think I ever had it with lemon. That lemon does something to the beef tongue.
You smell it right away, especially right when it hits the palate.
This is American Wagyu?
American Wagyu, yeah.
American Wagyu beef tongue. It's a nice chew, but it's not like too chewy. Some like bad beef tongue can be like super, super chewy where it takes like years to devour, but a little bit of salt and lemon. This one just melts for Wagyu. I mean, you eat beef tongue for the texture, like a nice chew, but it has a nice thinness, but it's really tender beef tongue.
With any of these thin pieces, especially with the fresh grill, that's to kind of like give it a little spread just so it gets oiled up.
Nice.
Nothing sticks to it.
All right, so we're gonna go for the beef tartare hand roll. So this is the Wagyu. It's raw meat, so this might scare some of you, but DVW ain't scaring nothing. Let's try this out. Texture is just like tuna. Nice spiciness to it. Really spicy. Kind of drowns out the flavor, but the texture is kind of just like the tuna, really fatty. It's Wagyu, so just smells. Put some soy on here. There's like some pine nuts on it, so it gives it a nice little fragrance. But that's not bad at all. Probably one of the best beef tartares I've had, because it is Wagyu. No odor from it at all. Great. All right, so let's try the tuna hand roll here. It looks like otoro. It looks very fatty. Try this out. Hey, I think it's otoro, tuna belly. It's like a spicy tuna roll. Nice spice to it, but you guys, like I said, all the sushi here are sushi grade. It's like very good sushi, sashimi, carpaccio. Nothing below a 9 out of 10, and that's for restaurant standards here. So restaurant quality sushi at this all-you-can-eat barbecue place. So all-you-can-eat Wagyu and sushi. Already, I'm not even finished with my meal, but I'll say that's a steal for the price for gold. I mean, it's hefty for an all-you-can-eat place, but if you could eat, you'll get your money's worth. But let's try the last piece of meat that we haven't tried yet. The beef tongue. So not the thin lengua, the thick lengua. And there's good quality thick lengua. I'll always choose that. It's like a lengua steak. But this one being American Wagyu lengua or beef tongue. There's nice chew to it, but it's also very tender and juicy. I love beef tongue, so that's a 9.5 out of 10 for me, DBW score. So it's only right to finish off with more A5 Wagyu. Listen to that sizzle and pop. Oh yeah. This is unlimited right here. Fire. I don't know if they add their extra flavoring or some sesame sauce on this Wagyu or something, but it just has so much flavor. Maybe it's the grill. The mesh net grill also influences the flavor to all this meat. So that's one of the main differences between Korean barbecue and Japanese barbecue. With Korean barbecue, sometimes they have mesh net grills, but generally for yakiniku, the net grill, so the meat's cooked in a different style. So I love both. I don't discriminate, Japanese, Korean barbecue. But guys, all the Wagyu, A5 Wagyu has been fire. We are feasting here. I feel super spoiled. But yeah, there's 3 tiers here. I'm gonna wrap up with the menu. Silver, gold, diamond. Diamond's the most expensive. That's $85 without the membership. $75 if you have a $25 annual membership. Gold is $75 if you don't have the membership. $65 if you do. Silver is $55 and $50 if you have a membership. But I'm good with the gold, guys. This is well worth the price for $75. A5 Wagyu, a couple bites, and all this Wagyu brisket. I'm loving it so far. It's a nice little treat here in Little Tokyo, Los Angeles. Lamb lollipop right here, guys. Oh, lollipop because you can just pop it in your mouth and eat it. Lamb lollipop because it's candy. You gotta lick the lollipop. Salty. It's a salty lollipop. Nice and tender. It has that like Western Chinese spices on it. Maybe some like cumin. There's a lot of spices on here. That's how you know it's like, it reminds me of like Chinese, Taiwanese barbecue. Delicious. Oh yeah. Very fragrant and tender. You don't have a lot of odor from the lamb. Very flavorful.
So they have beverages here where you can get sodas, chubby tea, samurai milk tea, and then they have a refreshing lemonade, slushies, and then they have a soft serve machine.
Alright guys, they even have all you can drink soda. There's milk tea here, slushies, but I went for the ice cream. You know how the saying goes, no matter how full you are, always room for dessert. Let's try out their vanilla swirl right here. There's some chocolate as well. Nice soft serve. Ooh, it tastes like the McDonald's ice cream. The machine that never works, but I'm glad their machine works there. Nice, it's cool the taste bud down from all that meat. Look at this bull right here, guys. Doesn't he look like the coolest cow? This is the Chubby Cattle right there. Just staring you down in those shades. Right when you walk in, you guys see the whole collection of that A5 Wagyu right here. Look at it. You can tell right from the marbling. Look at that. So a lot of places, markets, they have Wagyu, but they have the receipts here. They came with the receipts. There's the certificate of authenticity. The Wagyu passport came straight from Japan. All right, so just finished our meal here at Chubby Cattle in Little Tokyo. This is actually a really cool place to walk around to digest everything because we had a lot to eat. Overall DVW score for that place blew me away. I have to give it a solid 10 out of 10 because the A5 Wagyu you guys get there and all the other Wagyu meats, the sushi. I can't even call it an all-you-could-eat barbecue house. It's more of like a buffet for me because there's so many items. That scallop was fire. And for the price, I think the price is right. $75 for the gold menu. If you guys, you know, want to give yourself a treat, splurge out every once in a while, that place will do the trick. 10 out of 10 DVW score for Japanese yakiniku, and appropriately is here in Little Tokyo. So we're gonna keep enjoying the night. So if you guys like this video, please like it, comment down below if you guys have any recommendations for us, and subscribe for more DVW food, travel, LA, Las Vegas, all over the world. Deuces. Guys, this is actually a really cool place as a tourist or to just walk around, take a day. I don't usually frequent this area. It's probably my second or third time being in Little Tokyo, but there's a lot of household Asian food names here. And now there's Chubby Cattle. There's Somi Somi. There's a Tiger Sugar Boba. A lot of food here. Really cool place to walk around after our meal. Some live music going on apparently. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's coming from here. I was like, where's it coming from? Some live music coming out of the back of this truck right here. It's lit here in Little Tokyo right now. We got a full band right here in the back of this little truck right here. It's crazy. It's live out here in Little Tokyo.